I'll give you one night only, for your eyes only. Oh, like an eagle in the sky, you can't control it. There's a magic in my eyes and I can't stop it burning down on the edge of tonight. 'Cause tomorrow we'll be ruling the world. On my scars I've gotta show 'em there's a fire in my heart and I can't stop it burning down at the edge of tonight. 'Cause tomorrow we'll be ruling the world, you know, like pure white gold. I'll give you one night only, for your eyes only. If entertainment's what you want, then honey, I'm the best. I know that we're together for all your pleasure forever. This is how we burn. I wanna ride into the night, supersonic like a dragon in the sky, riding on it, screaming loud at the edge of tonight. 'Cause tomorrow we'll be ruling the world. On the run, I'm in the moonlight, there's a bullet in the gun, and I'm gonna shoot it above the clouds at the edge of tonight. 'Cause tomorrow we'll be ruling the world, you know, like pure white gold. I'll give you one night only, for your eyes only. If entertainment's what you want, then honey, I'm the best. I know that we're together for all your pleasure forever. This is how we burn. Oh, oh, this is how we burn. Oh, oh. I just wanna rise, I just wanna turn and face the strange. Sometimes the fear in us turns to the best of us. I just wanna have some fun, I just wanna throw that 1-2 punch. Sometimes the terror in us turns to the best of us. I'll give you one night only, for your eyes only. If entertainment's what you want, then honey, I'm the best. I'll give you one night only, for your eyes only. If entertainment's what you want, then honey, I'm the best. I know that we're together for all your pleasure forever. This is how we burn. Oh, oh, this is how we burn. Yeah. This is how we burn. Yeah. Woo.
Everybody make some noise for the Struts.
There he is.
Hi, I'm over
There
here.
you are. Hello.
You guys weren't a part of this, but I made a fool of myself a little bit earlier by saying the guitar player was ridiculously good looking.
That one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he made my
No,
day with that.
you're not bad either, man.
Thanks, mate.
So this might get awkward. I'm gonna ask you guys some questions if you don't mind. Now, you guys, being a new band, you always kind of get compared to other bands. And obviously, you guys with the look and the vibe and the feel, probably a lot of Rolling Stones, Queen comparisons. Do you guys find that that's a fair comparison? Do you like that?
Well, it's not bad, is it?
I think
It's
it
not,
works,
not bad bands, no.
I think, you know, it's just human nature, isn't it, to sort of like categorize people and sort of that's what we do. That's what humans do. We kind of like box things in, and it's at times we don't really take things as they are or as individuals. I mean, all of the bands did it. Even Aerosmith, for the first 5 years of their career, all it was every magazine was just saying that they were a Rolling Stones rip-off and this, that, and the other. And you know, look at the Stones. I mean, all they've wanted to be is sort of like 60-year-old black blues players for their whole entire lives. And, you know, so, I mean, I like the comparisons. I think they're kind of like spot on. I'm happy with them, really.
Now, with the comparisons from other people, how would you describe your band to somebody who's maybe never heard of it? Would you use those comparisons, or you just throw some weird stuff out?
Well, yes and no. I mean, I think, especially with the new album that we've been working on, the arrangements have been, you know, quite theatrical, more theatrical than the first, and then so for that reason I would sort of say, you know, Queen is kind of like a fair sort of like comparison, but you know, from the very beginning, when me and Ads first, you know, started working with each other, it was very much more, you know, things like Mott the Hoople, and Oasis, Slade as well, which no one really seems to kind of like pick up on. But that was kind of like the main roots of the band musically anyway, when we first sort of like got together. And then as we sort of like developed even more and started working with a key producer by the name of Ray Hedges, we pulled in more things like Supergrass and a bit more like kind of 90s Britpop, because they were doing what we're doing essentially is, you know, a lot of bands from the 70s, especially from like the glam period in the UK, and sort of like trying to push it somewhere else. So I think some of the 90s kind of Britpop stuff and it kind of gets overlooked, but we're still heavily influenced by that.
You guys coming from England, touring the States, you're touring with some big bands right now. Are you guys you partiers? You getting down? Like, what time of the day do you start drinking? Or what time do you stop drinking, I should say?
I mean, when we first came here to the States, it was, you know, up to that point, you know, we would always, you know, party. I mean, me personally, I didn't really sort of sing or kind of go on stage without a couple of drinks. And then once we got onto the bus and started relentlessly touring over here, it's a completely different animal. And after sort of like a year or so, like a year and a half, I quickly realized like I can't keep that up. You know, because every engagement that we have, every show that we have, every radio performance, and you know, are so key and essential to this band growing. You know, like we sort of like, well, me personally, I had to sort of make a choice and prioritize, you know, the show and the audience and what they were paying for, because the lifestyle started to affect the way I was on stage and the performance and stuff like that. So, you know, I guess the short answer is the other guys tend to party quite a lot. Like
we just have to make sure we don't slam the doors on the bus when we come in late.
You know, but it's a different thing for me. When I'm off, I'll get shit-faced every day, you know, but, you know, when we go back home to the UK, the first thing I do is go straight to the pub and sit there all day. But when we're touring, it's kind of like work. I can't get sick. I can't afford to cancel a show. Literally, we can't afford it, you know.
When you guys tour, quite a live tour with some big bands, you're out with the Foo Fighters right now, you played with the Stones and stuff like that. Did you pick up anything from those bands, or were any of them just really just bastard people that you didn't like later on? Any weird stories from these guys?
Honestly, when we did Motley Crue, that was great. You know, like Nicky, you know, had shown support for us from the very beginning, really. When Could Have Been Me was taken over to radio here in the US like 2 years ago, his radio show started playing it as well.
And he was like really warm. Tommy was like really cool with us. We went to like his New Year's Eve like after party kind of thing, which was pretty outrageous. And I mean, with the Stones, it's as far as I'm aware of, you know, every band that kind of goes through the process of, you know, supporting them or opening up a show for them, you know, like the band themselves have to approve it. And as far as I'm aware, I know that Mick likes the band and sort of appreciates that we can work a large crowd. And I think that was one of the qualities which we had to have, you know, get in order to do that. I mean, currently now with the Foos, I mean, that's a completely different thing. I mean, it's not unusual for us to be sort of sat playing cards and then Taylor Hawkins just walks into our dressing room and then we end up talking about like Queen for like, you know, an hour and a half. And, you know, Pat as well, the guitar player, he's like, he talks to you like he's known you for like the last 25 years. It's really nice. And Dave as well. I was in catering and then I felt a pinch on my bottom and then I turned around and it's Dave running out of the corridor, like smiling and laughing. So that if that paints a picture for you, you know what I mean?
I've got a couple of questions from the audience, if you don't mind. I always like to pick the first one for the first person who was brave enough to ask a question, and this one's not bad. What is your spirit animal?
Mine is a spirit animal anyway.
Mine's probably a
Like,
cat.
what animal represents you? You? Like, no offense, you kind of strike me as like a koala bear.
A koala bear.
Kinda. Mixed with a little bit of a lion.
A spirit animal is actually
Are
something.
you going to say that Jed's a Greek god? Because I assume that.
Well, I mean,
What
look at
are you
the
going to
dude.
give Jed?
What you doing later? That's all.
Mine's a cat.
I'm a lion.
Cat as well, I reckon. It's like napping. Being fed.
But actually, you find your spirit animal when you actually go like like it came from like the Aborigines when you go for a walkabout and you meditate in the mountain and apparently some sort of living creature comes up to you and that's your spirit animal apparently.
So just getting drunk or stoned in a room by yourself doesn't pull it off?
Yeah, and then a spider appears and then that's it. You know.
I'm scared just talking about it. Man.
Yeah.
If you were a crayon, what color would you be? A crayon.
Crayon.
Crayon. Don't make me do accents. I can't do it.
Crayon.
You get glitter crayons.
Yeah.
Glitter. I mean, that's fabulous. is
I'd
the
say
word.
a nice red, good red one.
Blue.
Red ones are hard to find.
They are.
Yeah.
That's why. See.
This is the
Rarities.
longest, kind of most serious question anybody asked. You had could have been me on the 2015 Major League Soccer playoffs. That was used quite extensively. You guys soccer fans? Do you pay any attention to U.S. soccer?
Yeah.
Not making the World Cup?
Yeah, I'm actually genuinely as disappointed as the US citizens that you didn't qualify.
I'm not.
Because we spend so much time here.
You
You
did
were
better
so
than us
good the
last
last
time.
World Cup as well. But yeah, I like New York City FC.
It was
Just
used
Patrick
on the
Vieira
football,
from
though.
Arsenal.
Yeah. Do you not
No.
get checks for that?
Well, probably, I don't know.
You might want to. I mean,
haven't
you
seen
label
the
guys
money
here.
for
They
that,
probably
yeah.
somebody
I
owes you
don't
some
read
money.
the nitty gritty, but it was used on there, was it?
Yeah, that's
cool. Don't know.
You got some cash
the
coming to
final.
you, man. Yeah.
On the final.
I mean, yeah, it was all over the Major League Soccer.
Yeah, it was.
Dude,
Put
I'm
your
an
hands up.
American. I
we
don't
never
watch
see.
Major League
We
Soccer.
never see any of the
No,
money.
it could
use
have
it,
been me,
yeah.
apparently.
Oh, was it?
2015, yeah.
Oh, wow. Well, the accountant's been missing a trick.
Someone's definitely getting paid.
Yeah,
I hope I didn't let it out of the bag. Man. I don't want to get sued by your record label.
Sorry, yeah. What's the question now? Sorry?
What do you think about American soccer? Do you like American
shit,
soccer?
But like, English football's much better. Sorry, it's just the truth, isn't it?
I can't argue with that one. Anyway,
Well, no,
let's-
the Premier League is one of the along with the Spanish one is probably the most superior leagues in the world.
You know what?
That's
is
just
good?
fact. That's not me being like. You know.
It should
Actually,
get
I
bigger,
believe
though.
you.
the women's football in the US is amazing. We watched some college stuff, and like the standards is like pretty amazing. So I'm excited for women's football in the US.
there you go.
And
No
then
one
it's like
likes it here, do
the
they? No one
men's
likes
is like
soccer.
Somebody liked it. They asked the
retirement home
question.
for
Anyway, I'll get out of the way. Let you guys get back to it, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, the Struts.
Thomas said, stay young, get away from me, saying I was bad for you. He got his way, I'm gone for good. Making up stories, keeping it secret, taking no of the truth. You were bad for me, so I'm gone for good. I did all I could, so kiss this one more time and I'm gone for good. I said to you misunderstood, so kiss this one last time and I'm gone for good. Thomas said sorry, coming back crawling. He didn't give a shit, he thought he stole from me, so I'm gone for good. Getting back from this, no second chances, another phone calling up, you're back for me, but I'm gone for good. And I did all I could, so kiss this one more time and I'm gone for good. I said to you misunderstood, so kiss this one last time and I'm gone for good. Can I get a little? Sing it, baby, come on. Yeah, kisses. No, no. Yeah, yeah. Said kisses, yeah. Kisses, no. I did all I could, so kiss this one more time, one more time. I did all I could, so kiss this one more time and I'm gone for good. I said to you misunderstood, so kiss this one last time and I'm gone for good. You know I'm gone for good, baby. Thank you.
Thank you.
Are we doing more questions? No more questions? No? Okay. Is there anything you'd like to ask Adam?
Why me?
Just because you hold all the answers.
Ah, yes. The Oracle.
The Oracle, no.
No, no one has a question now.
Let's do a song and let's all sing it together, shall we? Like we're in Sunday school. Could have been me.
Oh yeah. Don't wanna live as an untold story, rather go out in a blaze of glory. I can't hear you singing. I live now cause the bad die last, dodging bullets with your broken past. I can't hear you. I don't fear you now, wrapped in your regret. What a waste of blood and sweat. Oh, I wanna taste love and pain, wanna feel pride and shame. I don't wanna take my time, don't wanna waste one line. I wanna live better days, never look back Don't wanna live as an unsung melody. I'd rather listen to you lot telling me I can't hear you. Come on! Don't wanna wake up on a Monday morning. The thought of work is getting my skin crawling. I can't hear you. I don't bear you now. Wrapped in your regret. What a waste of blood and sweat. Oh, yeah. I wanna taste love and pain. Wanna feel pride and shame. I don't wanna take my time. Don't wanna waste one line. I wanna live better days. Never look back and say it could have been me. It could have been me. Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Merci.
Grazie. Yeah, hopefully, I just want to tell you as well, we'll have our second album out in the first quarter of next year, ladies and gentlemen, which I'm really looking forward to. And we're still working on it now, in between all the touring and whatnot, because we want to make it the best one we possibly can. Does anyone here have the first album? Oh my God. Is anyone here going to get the first album? I'm joking. This one is called Where Does She Go?
Hold on. Sorry.
Yeah, hold on.
This guitar keeps going out of tune.
God, what was it from Sweetwater, was it? Joke. I'm sure all these guitars here are spot on. At Zach, by the way, our TM, he keeps an eye on us. Give him a round of applause. He got us here today.
Stand up. Speech. Come on.
Don't clap too much. His ego will get too big. He thinks he's part of the band already. This one's called Where Does She Go? Adam Slack, ladies and gentlemen. Give him a round of applause.
Clap your hands, baby. Where did she go? Yeah. Where did my love run? I want back the way it was. I saw you in level. Oh, a bit of a rebel on that dance floor. My lips were locked, glued to yours. Yeah, they were. And do you believe it? And you can't deceive it. But love runs from my veins down to this day. Yeah. And I'm singing. Where does she go? Yeah. Where did my love run? I want back the way it was. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Give me the time. Yeah. Give me the clock, 'cause I want back the way it was. 'Cause love can be so blind. And I was just too kind. And she thinks I'm faking. Everybody knows. Yeah, they do. And I was all for it. And then she stung like a hornet. And when she sees me, I'm sure it will be the last. And I'm singing. Where does she go? Hey, where Jack on the lead acoustic. Where did she go? Where did my love run? I want back the way it was. And oh, give me the time, give me the clock, 'cause I want back the way it was. Thank you much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We are the Struts. See you soon.
Thank you very much.